Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of b8taTV, which we have been live streaming through this channel. So today is actually the first of a couple series that's going to be called Transportation Tuesday. And that's where I'm going to be giving you a little bit of insight on some really great products that are not only efficient, but also a lot of fun. You can use these for whether you're commuting to work, to school, and I mean also obviously if you just want to have a whole bunch of fun. So this experience is going to be through the next couple weeks, and today, as you may have noticed already, we have Super73 right here behind me. Now, Super73 actually was inspired by a small vintage motorcycle in Orange County, California in 2016. You guys may have noticed them in a lot of ads on your social media lately because they are blowing up right now. Their team actually decided to bring a sort of approach that kind of brings back a feel of nostalgia for many riders who grew up riding motorbikes or electric bikes or anything like that. Their main idea was to pretty much re-innovate how people ride electric bikes and also just look at motorbikes. They decided to kind of emphasize on thoughtful design, steady manufacturing, and also just community engagement. They've actually done a lot with their community to really just kind of blow this thing up. They strive to really just expand and become one of the industry leaders in e-bikes, which I personally believe that they are on their way to do. So these bikes, once again, give like a really good nostalgic feel to people who did grow up riding motorbikes and want something that's pretty efficient for them to change their commutes or just kind of change what they ride to have fun. So a little bit more about Super73. This is the Z1. This is the Z1 model, and so it's a little bit shorter than the most of them. The only difference really is that this one doesn't have pedal assist. Most of the e-bikes that they have pedal assist, and they also have a thumb throttle. This one just has a thumb throttle. However, it is a single speed bike, so you can just pedal it if you'd like. It's actually a Class 2 bike, so that means you don't have to register it, you don't need any insurance, and it's completely street legal. I actually ride this to work sometimes. It's a lot of fun on my commute. The nice wheels that they have here are really great for pretty much any terrain. I'm a bit of a shorter guy, so I get a little bit more speed on it, but it does cap out at a 20 miles per hour top speed. And that also gives you 15 to 25 miles in range. Now, I don't live 15 miles away. I'm not going to tell you guys how far I live exactly, but once again, whenever I do ride these home and to work, I actually go over multiple train tracks. I go uphill, I go downhill. There's a lot of beds of rocks that I go through, and the ride is still super smooth. For there to not be shocks on this bike, that was one of the main concerns before that I started riding it. And after just riding it through that train track, I knew it was good to go. So I pretty much decided to just kind of enjoy it. And actually, there's a straightaway behind. Not sure if I'm allowed to tell you, but I have taken it out there and just kind of started from a standstill and just let someone give me a countdown, and I just revved it. I went about maybe 40 yards, and I got to say that top speed and the torque is phenomenal. Now, it has a 500-watt hub in the back wheel, which is what gives it such great torque. But along with that, I had before had problems with brakes in the past with different bikes. And just riding this home one day, I think it had rained 2 or 3 days beforehand. And so there was a little bit of wet spots on the ground. This thing handled that. It was super smooth as I approached every stop sign. And as I decided to make each turn, it was fantastic. And so another thing that Super73 does a great job of is just the overall frame. Like I mentioned, they do pride themselves in the beautiful design. It has a nice square center that, once again, really mimics the motorbike feel. And I grew up watching the X Games a lot, and so I have a very great appreciation for the frame and the build of this bike. And so a lot of people do use this to commute. I've met a lot of people who've purchased one through their website, and they absolutely love it. Anytime someone comes to demo it, we make sure that they, of course, have a helmet. But aside from that, they really enjoy how fast it goes. I can't stress this enough. We'll get people come back in, and before they even take their helmet off, they're like, okay, I love how fast this goes. And now I'm not necessarily a speed demon, and I don't really care too much about top speed, but having that 20 miles per hour definitely makes a difference when you're looking for an e-bike. So this is just one of many different ways that you can transport with Super 73. Once again, this is the Z1 model. And so that's going to be really great for if you have a short commute in between the 15 and 25 mile range. Now, once again, like I said, the speed is fantastic. So if you are a speed demon, this is going to be great for you. And if you really like torque, and if you like a lot of acceleration and get off, Super 73 Z1 model is your go-to bike. Now, just like any other product, you want to learn more about it, please go to b8ta.com and click the link, and you can learn more about this. You can learn more tech specs about it. If you'd like a one-on-one virtual appointment, go ahead and click the virtual appointment button. And once again, that will give you a very great experience with one of our beta testers who's going to be able to go more in depth on it and give you everything that you might need to know about it. And as always, keep checking in on our live streams, and we will see you soon. TJ from Beta Austin signing out.